Wash the chicken blood out of her hair.
Wait, why do you have chicken blood in your hair though? Stop. I'm really curious.
That right there was her sign. With the girl laughing and her saying stop, that was intuition. Always trust your first instinct. God gave him to us for a reason. God gave him to you right there to protect you. You should have said, no, I'm not washing that chicken blood out of your hair. I have to let you guys know they're in Miami, one of the witch capital, capitals of the world.
Like, how did that even happen? You gotta attack our chicken. That's crazy. She got a patient brother who actually do this.
I don't believe her. I believe she's practicing witchcraft of some sort. Why would you go in with, are you on a farm in Miami? Like, come on now. I'll be weirded out. Like, why do you have, and it was wrapped with a white, it looked like a cloth, right? Like she killed the chicken on a cloth and then wrapped it around her head.
Don't nobody got you fanning. Fanning it.
Yeah, y'all see her. Hold on, baby.
I love when you do my hair.
I just love when I do y'all hair too. Ooh.
I'm walking out right now.
You can walk out, boo. Go ahead.
Who were you talking to? I'm walking out right now.
Baby died after she washed chicken blood out of her client's hair.
Look at that.
The client had went through a ritual earlier that day, the day before. So I'm thinking maybe the ritual that the client went through was to where if she were to wash the chicken blood out of her own head, then she would have to sacrifice or lose a family member. So
That's one thing I believe. When you're in the spirit, things like this are null and void, right? God protects the people that are in Christ, right? That are studying, that are praying for evil spirits to stay away from me every night. That's what I pray for. I let my wife say the prayer because I know it makes her feel good, right? Pray for evil spirits to stay away from me. Any evil in this world cannot, harm me or cause me any hindrance. You have to pray that for things like this.
her going to the hairstylist, in my mind, I'm thinking she went to the hairstylist, so the hairstylist could be the one to wash the chicken blood out of her head, and then the sacrifice would be from the hairstylist family, like somebody in her family. Like, listen, y'all, this is just too much. They saying that the girl is allegedly dabbling into witchcraft. The
Probably
client of
is.
the girl, the client who got the chicken blood in her head. But tell me, do that make sense? Like, think about it. Like, she probably went through a ritual, and it was like, if you wash the chicken blood out your head, then you gotta make a sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. So instead of her doing it, she went and got her hair done. But I don't want to put this on that girl. That girl probably completely innocent. It might just be something, but I don't know, y'all. This me being from New Orleans is a little too fishy for me. If I was the hairstylist, I would have said, baby, you gotta wash that out your own head, because they say literally the next day the hairstylist lost her child. My condolences to her and her
Yeah,
family, man.
it's a sad situation.
This is weird, man. Shit is getting weird for real.
Yeah, and I don't see it as weird, but I second what she said. Condolences to the lady and her family, but you have to trust your first instinct. The girl's nerves were rattled. Shut up. Shut up is her nerves rattled. Even the girl told her to wash the hair. She put that on her, said, I'm not washing the hair. She should have said, I'm not washing it either.
It says, okay, guys, here's the video. I'm tired and I can't text everyone back. And here's the backstory I got from the comments before it was deleted, because I guess the original video was deleted. But the girl that asked why you have chicken blood in your hair before she washed it out had a baby that died after she washed that girl's hair out. And people in the comments were saying it was witchcraft to switch deaths with someone. We just spoke about this, about the African hair braiding shops where they will cut your hair off. They do things with your hair. I literally was just saying this yesterday in the video or the day before, how your hair is literally your essence. It's your life force. It's your antenna. Let me finish reading this. The girl with the locks baby died after she washed the blood off the girl in the green with the chicken blood in her hair, because the chicken blood is technically a sacrifice for someone's life. Oh my God. This is the girl that had the chicken blood in her hair. She said, I keep getting blocked every time I defend myself, but I'm the girl in the video and I do practice Santeria, but I do not do any evil. I just wanted my hair done before my passport pic and needed a spiritual cleanse before that. I've never heard.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The girl admitted to practicing Santeria. I looked it up. Santeria, like they sacrifice
Heard of a spiritual cleanse being done with animal blood. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never heard of that. I've heard of sacrifices being made with animal blood, not a cleanse. Once again, if you know something I don't, y'all can let me know in the comments.
Yes, and that's from the Bible, right? They would sacrifice sheep or a calf in place of their sins. So you already know the evil one who rules this world has his way of sacrificing with animals. Pretty much sacrifice another animal, any other animal, towards him. And she said she practices Santeria, and that was a blood sacrifice.
I left it in because I did not know she was behind on heads. Girl, what you mean? Why, if you doing a cleanse or something spiritual for yourself, why would you let somebody else even touch that or tamper with what you're trying to do unless it's intentional?
It was.
People are not dumb. But I digress. I needed to leave it in for an hour, and if I would have known that, I would have waited. I have no reason to sacrifice anything. I look crazy because I was high AF and running around all day. No bad energy tied to me, no matter how y'all trying to paint it. We did not expect the negative attention. Who is we? Who is we? Notice how she never addressed the fact that I don't know if this is like verifiable, whether or not the woman's baby passed, because they said that the original content was deleted, but I was able to grab this. But she did not address what the comment, what the caption said. She did not address the lady's baby passing away. She had absolutely nothing to say about that. Took my, I don't have no, we didn't expect it. Who is we?
And I gotta say this, anyone that's watching, be sure to pray, because a reason I say that is because they do things so it can get out to the masses, right? So all of the masses that will hear it, they will be affected, right? So you have to be careful. There's certain people that do certain things to garner spirits, right? Because you hearing this, spirits come out. So be sure to pray. I know people like content like this, but always be sure to pray every day, because in videos, especially everyone reacting to her video, that's what's happening. The spirits are allowed to roaming and lingering. Be careful.
And I don't want to sit up here and say she's Haitian because I don't know. But I heard that person in the video say she has a Haitian brother that does voodoo. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think? Do y'all think it was intentional? Would you wash chicken blood out of somebody's hair? Sound up in the comments below. Yeah. This is utterly insane. My condolences goes out to the hairstylist. I could not imagine. This is why we have to be very, very careful of what we do and what we play around with. And you cannot... All right. Bye, y'all.
Santeria. Now, this is an Afro-Cuban religion that is extremely popular. And this religion developed between Afro-Cuban communities following the Atlantic slave trade between the 16th and the 19th century. And it formed through the blending of traditional religions brought to Cuba. by enslaved West Africans. So it originated in Africa from the Yoruba religion of West Africa. So Santeria is a combo of African spirituality and Roman Catholicism.
Yeah.
And it developed in Cuba around the late 19th century. And it teaches the existence of basically a divine creator named Aldemar, who are spirits known as Orishas. Now, I have several videos talking about the different Orishas, like Oshun, Yimaya, Olukun, Ogun. There's several other Orishas. And basically, they have these things, like they call them crowning, they call them different things. And you have your own Orisha. Like, let's just say somebody says, I am a child, or I am the daughter, or I am Oshun. That means that is your Orisha. And they leave out all type of offerings for these Orishas. So each human is deemed to have a personal link to a particular Orisha that influences their personality, basically. And the religion remains most common between working class Afro-Cubans, and it is also practiced by individuals with different class and ethnic backgrounds. And the number of initiates is estimated between the high hundreds of thousands. And some people like to compare Santeria as voodoo or witchcraft, but y'all already know anytime it's something that they don't fully understand, they always want to make it out to be demonic or witchcraft. But like I always say, wherever you go, whatever religion you practice and culture and background, there's some good and there's some bad. So
No. The only thing good, and what does he say? What do people say? The only thing good is God. I'll let that sit
the
there.
fact that a lot of these people have all this power and ability and they can do all these rituals, people always want to call it witchcraft and witch work and all that type of stuff. But there's some good people and there's some bad people. So it's what you do with this magic. But this religion is very popular in Cuba, the Dominican Republic, areas in Mexico. Like, it's very well known. And it was the only religion legally permitted on the island of the Spanish colonial government. But let me know what y'all think about this religion in the comments, because it's extremely interesting to learn about. Let me know if you practice Santeria, if you know someone that does, or if you have an Orisha. What is your Orisha? I would love to know in the comments.
Let me pause this. It says you're judging African spirituality for using chickens in ritual, but forgot your favorite restaurant. Just seasoned it last Sunday. It's not quite the same, right? I doubt that they're using it for those rituals, and that's why you pray over your food before you eat it, right? Because you never know what could be being done. You never know what they could be feeding you. But this is wild because these things can happen. Yes, it says the chicken in Santeria. It's not cruelty, it's alignment. Death isn't dirty. What's dirty is forgetting that animals died for you, but you never thanked them. And I don't want to get deep into that because that's why a lot of people don't eat animals. But yeah, this is crazy. You have to be careful what you do in this world, because her washing that girl's hair could very well have caused her son or daughter that was in her stomach, her unborn child, to lose their life. Once again, my condolences to her and everybody out there. Be safe. Once again, this is Freedom and Truth. Signing out. See you next video.